Hello, I'm just grabbing a moment to do this week's video in my car. So thank you so much for those of you who watch my videos and know that we've been talking a lot about balance and stability, and I shared that this week I would explain more fully how important it is to be able to balance and stand on your tiptoes. There's a developmental assessment that we as occupational therapists use, and in there it refers and references that the average 4.5-year-old child should be able to stand and balance on their tiptoes for a count of 8 seconds. And so what that entails is standing on your flat feet and then lifting up onto your tiptoes with your hands raised above your head. And being in the car, I can't lift my hands all the way, but both hands raised above your head. And I often say to children, you're just like a tree trunk. You're planted, your feet can't move, and you're not to sway more than like a tree in the breeze, more than 20 degrees, and you're not allowed to move your feet. So we're going to pretend that we are a tree planted that doesn't walk around or move, and then once we get our balance, we will count. So if it's hard to get balance at first, children can use the back of a chair or a wall or a buddy and put your hand up against each other and then gradually just lift off. So you're just holding each other's balance by a little pointer finger together or pointer finger on the chair or the wall, and then you take off and then you count. And so don't be concerned that if at first that count is only 1 or 2 seconds before they wobble more than 20 degrees or before they move their feet. It's important to use a stable, flat, solid ground as well, like concrete or wood or tiles. I use low pile carpet in the therapy room that I see children in, and we count, and the goal is to get eventually to 8 seconds. So there's really fun ways that you can help children develop this core balance, which is so important, which we've been discussing for being able to play sport. You need to bounce a ball for basketball or kick a ball for soccer and hold your core stable so that when you kick the ball or bounce the ball, you don't fall over. Also for playing musical instruments like the keyboard, you need to be able to use 2 hands together on the keyboard and not flop around, or play a violin or a guitar, you need to hold your balance. So having that core balance and then being able to use your upper or lower limb for music and sport is just as important as being able to then handwrite using one hand to stabilize the page and then one hand to write. And so developing tippy-toe balance is really important and a foundation for children, and children will do it to reach up to a cookie jar or reach something they're not meant to on the bench, but we can provide safe supervised activities in the classroom and at home using magnets that they have to reach up for, alphabet magnets in an order or colors and shapes. You can use blue tack to blue tack things on a wall just out of arm's reach so they have to tiptoe. You can use pegs on set up on a piece of string or on a clothesline, and they have to reach and take the pegs off. And you can use balloons and balls as well to catch the ball, so they have to stand up on their tippy toes to catch it or to keep balloons off the ground. And so there's many ways that you can do indoor and outdoor to encourage children to develop that skill of being able to balance on their tiptoes, so that when you're cooking dinner also, children are saying, what can I do? I'm waiting, I'm hungry. You can say, let's balance on our tiptoes. Let's see who can hold that tiptoe balance the longest. And you can gradually work up to 8 seconds, and knowing with confidence that that develops the core, ready then for them to be able to balance on one leg, to hop, to jump with 2 legs together and land, which is also really important, which we've discussed those previously. So thank you so much. I trust that I've given you some activities and some ideas that you can put in place in your child's day and in your routine in the classroom, indoors and outdoors, to help encourage them with learning to balance on their tiptoes. So thank you so much. See you next time. And also there's more information in the description of the video, and also in my regular weekly email newsletter. If you don't get that, please pop onto my website and you'll see the pop-up form to subscribe. And in my weekly email there's more information, and also in my upcoming workshop on the 22nd of April, which is an online workshop, a 2-hour workshop that you can join anywhere around the world, and it will be on discussing ideas and strategies that are inexpensive and simple that can help your child learn to read, write and spell confidently. And I do a whole segment there on balance and balls and how important that is as a foundation for successful reading, writing and spelling, being able to track letters across a page, being able to handwrite, and then having the confidence to put those letters together to spell and other aspects of literacy. So check out my social media pages and my website for more information. Thank you so much. Bye for now.